try gain an advantage on this snap.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
I know, I better win now, right?
Play action, Allen. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, that's into double coverage.
You see that catch?
Picked up by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Chiefs are going to have it here.
We on YouTube, nigga. You ain't about to win now.
And not the first quarter that he was
hoping for. Now 2
interceptions.
You trying to beat me in fucking HD.
Right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it. And often put
you see that shit, right?
The rest of the ball game.
This could be you, nigga.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Oh, that's this nigga.
Contact brings up 2nd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire.
Oh!
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Got to think over here and hit the buttons.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 49-yard line. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
Oh!
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here.
Nigga tired.
Not the kind of game that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of game that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. That's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 37. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes.
Wow!
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gregory Rousseau. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that can spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Hell no.
And before the 2nd down play,
like
we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Buying time to his left. Finding room to the 20.
Oh!
And finally, down at the 11. Now 1st and 10 at the 11. The last drive, remember.
That nigga jumped over that nigga.
Forced the ball into coverage through the pit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have
good hit.
medicine, as they say.
Good hit.
Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't
Good
make something
motherfucking
worse
hit.
than what it was. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly.
I know where to run.
Knocked it free.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Oh!
It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Ah.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off
That's
by
cool.
Micah Hyde.
I'll take that.
Take possession here at their own 3-yard
I should have really kicked the motherfucker.
Quite a decision there on
All right,
4th
I'm
down.
out.
They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong.
Now the first carry for
Oh.
Singletary. And able to get
Them
it
niggas over that
across
hole
the
wide
10
up.
15. Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Allen now looks to throw.
Oh!
He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs.
It's a holding.
He's
Oh,
at
let's
the
look around.
30,
Look at this.
20, 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
It's supposed to be a holding. That nigga see it. That nigga just see it.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And his kick is no good.
Oh, my bad.
To start here, King as this one stays a 6-0 game.
I'll leave with my black. You know what I mean?
Nah, you're black and you're real man. You're a nasty dog.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Yeah, he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there.
I didn't see that nigga ran
Anytime you
out.
feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. That one
Oh!
Tyreek Hill. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it.
Oh.
Not a whole lot of room to run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the great move. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. The Chiefs on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Rolling to his right.
Oh, shit.
Incomplete on the deep ball.
This offense has definitely been slow getting out of the gate. It's almost like they missed their wake-up call for this one. No points on their first 2 possessions, and now it's looking like none on this one either.
You think that's it? What the fuck?
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it here.
Oh, shit.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. Think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept the pass to and all the way home for a
celebration.
36 yards for Devin Singletary. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the turnover sets it up, and then a touchdown run here on the ensuing play.
And Brandon, a lot of times you see teams take shots in the passing game on a quick change like this. They go right back and throw one for the end zone. Here they just called a running play looking to get a few yards, but he's able to work his way downfield and take it into the end zone. The end result, the exact same thing as going for it in the passing game.
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he atones for his miss the first time around, as this one is up and good to extend their lead. So they hit pay dirt on just one play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Fielding just outside the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Orlando Brown, the former Raven, the guilty party. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
I think they, get my beer back.
There, 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes escaping the pressure.
Oh!
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Man.
Gregory Rousseau in there to get him yet again. That is his third sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
And he continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one,
Hey, that nigga been practicing all night or something.
assignments, they've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on fourth down.
Oh!
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Don't go nowhere. Man.
The KC offense and Clyde Edwards getting the ball back here.
You're going to take a fucking miracle.
Get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little
the whole
bit.
sweat like a
maybe
bucket.
featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you got a chance to come back to it. When things have changed a little bit, they have to make an adjustment.
Still time for him here as we sit in the second quarter. And going deep for Hill. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a pass that's taken in by Hill. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando on this first half of action. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
Oh, this motherfucker!
Another interception.
Trying to kill that nigga. They trying to hit that nigga so hard.
Take over once again at their own 25-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people...
5 interceptions?
That's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line.
They don't do no running plays, I'm telling you.
Right back to Singletary on
don't you do no running plays, man. I told
you. Back at the 23.
I already told you.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. And
nope.
That is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up 4th down.
You want to make it a game for you too? Okay.
Down, Matt Hawk is on to punt.
Oh, you going to do a fake? Okay. We try to make it a game.
And a fair catch made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter.
Wow. Hey, luck, dude.
Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. On second down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Looking for Kelsey on the deep
What the
ball.
fuck? What the fuck? Oh, hell no.
To let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
That's the gayest shit I've seen this whole year.
And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. Oh, what a juke into space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Bastard. He's a bastard-ass nigga. You rat dog, dirty tail motherfucker.
That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports
You know you ain't shit.
Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome, everyone, to this abridged version of the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Man.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
He's an old dirty
Everyone,
nigga.
to an
Boy, you
abridged
dirty.
version of the EA Sports
Hey,
Halftime
this nigga Little
Report.
Time was
This one is
running out
maybe not
for second
exactly in
quarter.
the bag yet, but there
Hey,
is
you say
definitely
shit.
a big mountain to climb in this 3rd quarter. The team's already back out there, so let's not waste any time, as we'll turn it back over to Brandon Godden.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone
Yeah,
back
nigga,
for quarter number 3.
Hold on, nigga. Fuck you too. I need a timeout. Man, that nigga whooped my ass. That nigga ain't shit. Time ran out, man.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Mahomes now on first down. That one complete to Hill. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mahomes going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
49, guys. Mike, 49. Watch the screen, watch the screen. 49.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. On play action, Allen. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. They give it, and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
To the air, Allen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And good pressure defensively to stop him for a loss of a couple. And there's also a flag to go with it. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back around his goal line. Here's Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he stopped immediately there.
Nick Bolton there on the tackle. If this defense wants to stay in this ball game, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go as a loss of 7. And it'll set him back for 2nd down. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. Now Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bills are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Allen. Flushed out right. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen going to give it to Moss. Tackle made there by Frank Clark. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
So 3rd and 5, defensively expecting pass. They've got 6 DBs out there. Now Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
They'll run on 1st down. Singletary. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. On 2nd and 7, Allen. And he's got it. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Singletary. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. 2nd and goal from the 1. Moss. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Allen now on the sneak. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Allen taking it himself. Trying to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He didn't. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the ball's going to be going back to the Chiefs. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
2nd down, back to Edwards-Helaire. Able to bust through the tackle, but not much to show for it. Still inside the 5. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And he's going to lose yardage back to his own 1-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. On 1st down, they'll start out with Moss. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
No time to shine. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
They'll run on 1st down with Moss. And he'll be pulled down as a penalty flag will rein in as well, and that would appear to be a face mask.
Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's 1st and goal. On the give, this is Moss. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Zach Moss, a 10-yard touchdown run.